Benefits of starting a new LLC in 2024. There are new write-offs for new LLCs. In this video, I'm going to share with you the real benefits of starting an LLC, some new tax write-offs that exist, and some new ways that you can capitalize and get more funding than you've ever been able to obtain before. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, all you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So let's get right into it. I'm Noel Randall. I'm a multimillionaire, an entrepreneur, a speaker, a mentor, an author, a mom of 5, and so much more. But that is not where I started. I literally started bankrupt, broke, bad credit, multiple foreclosures, and living in my parents' basement. Today, I am a multimillionaire because I was able to start a business, invest in myself, and now I'm going to share with you some new write-offs that did not even exist when I got started with all of this, because you can take great advantage of what's going on. There are some new write-offs that are available. I am not an attorney or a CPA, but I'm going to give you my best advice and the best things that I've been given so that you can go forward. Number 1, startup and organizational costs. Whenever you start your first business, because you're going to start the new LLC, you will have startup costs. Things like the LLC formation, those fees that you pay to the Secretary of State, you can write those off. If you need a website developed and you pay someone to develop the website for you, that's an amazing write-off. Literally, the startup cost that you need to get your business up and running is what you will be able to write off with a new LLC. There are some new things that people did not even know existed 20 and 30 years ago. Before, you could have a business and not necessarily be on the internet. But now it is absolutely 100% required that you have an internet presence in today's age. So you are going to have to get a website done. You may even pay someone to set up your business social media and help you with those things. Well, guess what? These are amazing write-offs that you can have for your business. And this is something you could even do if you have a W-2 job and W-2 income, where you actually also have an LLC, so that you can even create more deductions for yourself and start to offset some of that income that you make with your job. You can actually have a new LLC and start creating some tax deductions so that you have a lower tax liability. Let me keep going. If you have ever found any value in any of my content, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Literally only about 36% of all the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel, but the more subscribers I have, the more people I can bring to the show, the more people I can hire to do research, the more access I have to things, and I can give you this information absolutely free. My goal is to get to 50% of the viewers to be subscribers, so please click that subscribe button and help me help you. Number 2, legal fees and professional fees. As a new business owner that has just started a new LLC, you are going to have some legal fees. Maybe you have someone write up your operating agreement, or maybe you even consulted with an attorney to see what some of the laws and regulations were for your industry. Well, guess what? That is an amazing write-off for your business. Additionally, you may have professional fees, like maybe you have an accountant or a bookkeeper that has set you up and helped you, or maybe you just bought a software like Xero or QuickBooks or PayPal or some of these other services available to help you with your business. Well, guess what? These are amazing write-offs for a new LLC, and it is something that you can take advantage of. It's amazing. You probably have to pay these things anyway. So not only do you want to pay them, you want to make sure you're writing them off. Number 3, vehicle expenses. So this is so awesome because most of us need a vehicle. And even if you have a vehicle, you probably will use it for your business. So there are 2 different ways that you will start writing off your vehicle expenses. You can just write off the mileage. At the time of this video, you can write off miles at 67 cents per mile. So literally, this is a tax deduction for you for every single mile that you drive for business purposes. So me, as a real estate broker, a real estate entrepreneur, I am always in my car. Maybe I'm meeting clients, maybe I'm checking on properties, going to my property for property inspections and things of that nature. Well, guess what? I get to write off my vehicle as an expense. And if I use mileage, I can do it that way. Or I can write off the actual expenses. Well, for me, this actually is what I do. I don't necessarily do the mileage. That I have a better way to do it. My CPA actually writes off the actual expenses. So there are two different ways that vehicle expenses can be written off. The first one, like I said, was mileage. The second one is actual expenses. And I like actual expenses because I will buy a car in my business's name and use it almost 100% for my business. And then I can write off, and with the bonus depreciation, which I'll get to in just a second, I am able to write off a very significant amount of my car purchase. Okay, I have purchased a car for my business. Depending on the weight and how much is used, I can end up with a very significant write-off. And I've actually done so over and over and for very many years. This has been an amazing deduction, an amazing write-off for my business, and I strongly suggest that other people do this too. Additionally, your vehicle can be used for marketing. You can actually put a magnet on your car, you can put writing, you can actually start using your vehicle to market your business, your services. People see your car, they see that number. I literally have been sitting at the light and my phone started ringing from someone sitting next to me who saw that was on my car. Additionally, I have maybe higher end cars that I take clients in or I pick clients up in, and I get to write those deductions off: the gas, the oil changes, the maintenance of the car, you know, the maintenance of it and those different things, those actual expenses. But here is the key. You have to keep your receipts. You have to keep a tally of the amount of money that you're spending. So just like professional fees, legal fees, your operational costs, your startup costs, the key is keeping the receipts. So this is amazing when you do the next thing that I'm going to teach you. This is a very easy way to keep track of your different expenses and the deductions. Number 5, business credit. So this is not a write-off per se, but this is an amazing way to actually keep track of your expenses without dinging your credit. One of the major benefits of starting a new LLC is not only the write-offs that you get, but also that you can now build business credit in that business's name and start getting business funding. So now that you have business credit cards, you literally can use those business credit cards to pay for all of those vehicle expenses. If you take the car for servicing, if you get an oil change, if you need to get the car registered, you will use the business credit card so that you can easily keep track of those vehicle expenses. They're paid through the business, you're using a business credit card, and now you have a business write-off. And so another amazing thing is the thing I'm about to tell you next. Interest deductions. Literally, you can write off the interest paid on your business credit cards. So not only can you get business credit cards that you can use and they will extend what you can get with your personal credit card, now you literally can write off the interest on those business credit cards. That is another tax deduction or a write-off that you can do. And this is amazing because now you have the business credit card, you have more funding, it's easier to keep track of the expenses that you're using for the business because you're using the business credit card for those expenses, and now you can even write off the interest that you are paying on those business credit cards. And last but not least, marketing and ad costs. This is so important. So many entrepreneurs and business owners don't realize that they can start a new LLC and start using their business credit card to do Facebook ads or do social media ads on Instagram or different Google or YouTube ads. And literally that is a tax write-off. Literally, they want you to advertise and market your business, or maybe even hire a marketing company to do those things for you. And amazingly, this is a write-off that you can do for your business. This is a new and approved deduction for businesses, and new LLC owners can take advantage of it. This is amazing because you are probably not marketing your business because you did not know that there's all of these benefits. Well, now you have the business credit cards, you're getting more business funding, you're writing off the business interest, and now you are even using that business credit card for marketing and advertising, and that is also a write-off. This is incredible. I have an amazing gift for you that I want to share. You can get both of these books that will help you with your business absolutely free. You just cover the shipping. Go to noellsbizsecrets.com right now and get these 2 books. My book, Real Estate Millionaire Secrets, has sold so many copies. It is an Amazon bestseller. And my book, Millionaire Business Secrets, is also an Amazon bestseller. And you can get both of these books Absolutely free. You just covered the shipping. Go to noellsbizsecrets.com. Both of these books will help take you to the next level because Millionaire Business Secrets teaches you all of the secrets of starting a business, getting business funding, getting business credit, building a profile, doing it over and over, and in many cases, even using business credit to fix your bad personal credit. You can do it, and all this information is right in these 2 books, and you can get them for free. You just cover the shipping. Again, that's noellsbizsecrets.com. Go there right now. That's Noelle, Noelle with an S, biz, B-I-Z, secrets, secrets.com. noellsbizsecrets.com. Go there right now. These are almost sold out, and we will ship them to you immediately because I just want to make sure that you have all of the knowledge, all of the tools, and all of the resources that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.